Singaria's son Jalson is in a Sri Lankan jail, and she says it's because he's a fisherman from southern India.
They have captured him because he went to fish. Since he was the boat driver, he has been given a 6-month sentence.
Jalson is one of more than 178 people from Tamil Nadu arrested this year for illegally fishing in Sri Lankan waters. Most get sentences from 6 months to 2.5 years, suspended for 5 years. This means imprisonment is guaranteed for repeat offenders.
Hundreds of thousands of families are dependent on fishing here. It is only for our livelihood that we cross the border. We are not doing it on purpose. Even the government is aware of it.
The growing number of fishermen being jailed has led to protests in South India. The community says they have fished in these waters for generations. But the problems began when India ceded control to Sri Lanka of the island of Katchatheevu and surrounding waters between the two countries in the 1970s. This annual feast on the island draws thousands of Indian fishermen and their families. But this year they boycotted the event. As campaigns heat up ahead of general elections starting in India this month, politicians are weighing in on the tensions. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has accused the opposition of being callous towards Katchatheevu, saying, quote, "It has harmed the interests of our poor fishermen and fisherwomen in particular." Sri Lanka has dismissed the rhetoric as politically motivated.
India has an election now, and this kind of statement comes during elections.
Indian fishermen operating in its territorial waters and landing stock worth more than $40 million every year are not Sri Lanka's main concern. It says what is the fact they're destroying the marine environment.
So I think we're faced with these vessels simply not being able to catch enough within their waters and going beyond to try and find what they can.
With their own waters empty, Indian fishermen find the rich pickings in Sri Lankan seas a major draw. Locals here in Kalpitiya on the western coast say Indian boats are now regularly fishing in these waters.
Local Sri Lankan fishermen told Al Jazeera they are badly affected.
The fishermen earn day to day. When the Indian trawlers come and carry the fish away, they lose their daily income.
Back in Tamil Nadu, many people like Singari see political statements on Katchatheevu as an election gimmick and one that won't get their jailed family members returned home. Minelle Fernandez, Al Jazeera, West Coast, Sri Lanka.